So what up guys, so welcome back to some more Fallout 4 Ultra Modded. So I'm right here, as you remember last time in the previous episode we stopped in the Institute, and our next section was to the mission institutionalized. Yeah, sorry about that. So we had to meet the division leaders. So as usual, before I start, I just want to say you guys thanks a lot. Thank you very much for all your love and support. I really appreciate this, and there's no way I can start a video without thanking you guys all the time. You guys are awesome. I love you all, and yeah, I'll keep on releasing these episodes as quickly as I can. Definitely. I know my schedule is a bit tight and all, but I love what I'm doing, so definitely I will make time for this. That's a sure thing. So we're gonna continue right here, institutionalize. So you need to meet all division leaders. I don't even know where to go. Probably through this door. Yeah. So I've also applied another ENB this time. I wasn't able to fix the ENB that I wanted, so I applied a new one, which is quite FPS demanding, if I can put it that way. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you guys have an idea. It's the film workshop.
Won't be able to hack this.
So that's the one I'm gonna use. I don't know how it's gonna handle here and or outside. I've never tried this before, but
Greetings.
we'll do what we can, right? So I don't need this. Actually, let me sell everything I don't need. There you go. Maybe some 44 and some 38 caliber. And what does it have? So Addictal, I think I have more than enough. Institute, lab coat, and then they have some armor as well. Oh, I never knew that actually. That's great. Alright, so I'm not gonna... Whoa.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return.
Not looking to buy right now.
Alright,
Thanks again.
that's out of the way. What the hell was she doing?
We're all looking forward
Excuse
to
me,
working with you.
Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Alright, so we're quickly done with Allie Fulmer. Wait, I think there was a miscellaneous quest regarding meeting, how do you call that guy? Flip, I forgot, Patriot. Yeah, it's not in here. Oh yeah, underground, yeah, that mission, underground, what is underground undercover? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go in order of everything I have. So right now I'm entering bioscience, right? Yeah. Alright, I just wanted to check. I can't remember where that facility is to collect the serum for Virgil.
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warren. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
Hi,
I
Doc.
wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must be
Clayton
close to 10
Holdren,
years old by now.
head of the bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable that
I
any
can't
child
wait
can
for you to see
survive
the
for
work
so
we're
long
doing.
up there, don't you think?
It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Whoa, okay. Alright, so this is where Patriot is located. I know it's just the room behind me, but you know me as usual in looting. I just want to grab all of these. Alright, this is done. Let's go and meet Patriot.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Alright guys, so I wasn't
You know
planning
my father thinks it's a living hell on the
to follow
surface.
Liam right there.
That can't be right. Heck, You look positively normal to me. No offense.
Don't worry, I'll be right there,
I'm not sure
Patriot.
if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Liam,
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Alright, so our new objective will be to talk to Desdemona. Alright, so we're gonna continue our how do you call it, our tour to meet the Institute squad and all. Oh, let me see. Oh, maybe I'm gonna get this. Looks really fancy. Guys, so in my previous workshop I actually never played that much with the Institute, so I'm still not sure about my choices later on in the game, but we'll see, right?
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
Hey,
What is she
Child
even
synth
testing?
prototype may truly be the key to our
I used to
future.
work exclusively on the synth project.
At this point, she's just
Lately,
doing
I
it for
prefer
fun.
less animated pursuits.
In case anyone didn't mention it,
Doc.
quiet time runs from 10 p.m.
Oh,
to
hi
6
there.
a.m.
Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Alright, that was super quick. Oh, unlimited ammo capacity. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right there. I really want to take it, but wait.
That was productive.
Wait, it has... Okay, wait, it has energy damage and physical damage.
Dr. Orman.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Alright, so that's really interesting. Maybe I might wanna... You know, I might wanna get it later on. I think I picked... Yeah, I don't need it, so put it right back there. Oh boy. Where am I going? Should be here, right?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
That seems kind of unnecessary.
I assure you, it's necessary. The relay is the only access to the surface that we possess. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Alright, so... let me see. I'm gonna grab this. Alright, so now that we've talked to Madison...
I used to work exclusively on the synth projects.
Okay.
Lately I prefer less...
Well, actually, let me hit the hard save. Wow. Alright guys, so I'm gonna keep on meeting everyone. So let's continue.
No visible reaction to T14. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Scanning.
Subject identified.
To knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting
You're
package
here.
upgrades I
Glad you made it.
Maybe I should take some courses with me.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much
Oh, look at that.
everyone.
Unbelievable. That's actually sick.
My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Just like there's a lot of steam pack all over the institute here. Oh boy.
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Alright, that was quick. So that was the last one I had to meet. So I'm just gonna grab all of this. So yeah, so as usual, I think I'm gonna have to cut this video here. I don't know if this...
excited about the new synth project.
I don't know if this video is gonna be like in one part or two parts, but definitely if you guys enjoy, keep on smashing that like button, definitely. And if you guys want to see more of this type of content, also consider subscribing to this gaming channel. And we're gonna continue with the next mission in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next part, and cheers.